Today we'll discuss the syllabus and the content in class 11th physics. We are going to start the course structure of physics in what is it in class 11th. So when we talk about class 11th, okay, so we are going to talk about the class 11th physics today. What is the course structure and what are the units and what we are going to discuss in these units. So what is the course structure? You know that the paper is of maximum marks 70 and what are the units? One by one we are going to discuss. The first unit is unit 1 and that is physical world and measurement. This is the first unit. So we are going to discuss about the measurement of the fundamental quantities, and it has two chapters. Chapter 1 is physical world and chapter 2 is what? Units and what? Measurements. So we are going to talk about units and measurement. Physical world is the introduction of the physics and technology, relation of physics with society, all these things in unit 1. Now we are going to talk about unit what? This is 1, then unit 2. Now this unit 2 is of kinematics. Now kinematics, we are going to talk about the motion. We have chapter number 3 in this, and that is motion in a straight line. Have you heard about the linear motion? So this is the motion in a straight line. And then chapter 4 is motion in plane. Motion in what? A plane. Here we will talk about how the vector quantities they act and how we are going to discuss about the projectile also. Unit 3. So unit 3 is laws of motion. So in this chapter number 5 comes, and this chapter 5 is what? Laws of motion itself. So this unit have only one chapter, laws of motion. It's a big chapter. We will talk about the friction and all these things in this chapter. So this chapter is laws of motion, and then unit 4 is work, energy, power. So unit 4 is work, energy and power. So we'll talk about how work, energy and power are calculated. So in this chapter, in this unit, we have chapter number 6, and that is itself work, energy and power. So we have units and we have chapters. So this is unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, this is unit 2, this is unit 3, this is unit 4. And chapter 1, 2 comes in first unit, chapter 3, 4 comes in what? This unit. This is physical world and measurement, first unit. Second is kinematics, third is laws of motion, fourth is work, energy, power. So this is unit 4. Now unit 5. What is unit 5? So we are going to talk about unit 5, and unit 5 is motion of system of particles. Motion of system of particles and rigid body. Now this unit is related with the rotational motion. So this is unit 5 and it's the chapter number 7. Chapter number 7 is the same. It is system of particles and rotational motion. This is the name of the chapter, rotational motion. So this is the chapter related with the rigid bodies, unit number 5. Then unit number 6. Now unit number 6 is gravitation. Have you heard about the gravitation in class 9th? This is gravitation. So chapter number 8 is itself gravitation. So this unit has one chapter. So unit 6. Then unit 7. What is in unit 7? Unit 7 is properties of bulk matter. Now this is related with fluids, solid and gases also. We will talk about mainly the properties of matter, mechanical property of solid, property of fluid. So chapter 9. Now 9 is mechanical properties of solids. Okay, this is the 9th chapter. And chapter number 10, it is the mechanical properties of what? Fluids. So we'll talk about the mechanical properties of fluids. And then chapter number 11 is thermal properties of what? Matter. So thermal properties of matter is also in this. So this is properties of bulk matter. It's, I think, one of the biggest unit of class 11. So unit 7, then unit 8. Unit 8 is thermodynamics, heat thermodynamics. So study of, that heat, different forms of energy. That is chapter number 12. It is thermodynamics. So we'll talk about the heat, conversion of heat into different forms of energy. And then unit 9. And unit 9 is behavior of perfect gases and kinetic theory of gases. So this is related with the theory of gases, kinetic theory of gases. So this is chapter number 13, where we will talk about the kinetic theory. So kinetic theory is in this. And then last unit, unit 10. Now unit 10 is what? Oscillations and waves. So oscillation and waves, I think oscillation and waves, some part we have gone through in class 9th, oscillation and waves. Chapter 14 is oscillations. Okay, and chapter 15 is waves. So this is the unit wise analysis. So unit 5, okay, this is motion of system of particles and rigid body. Then unit 6, this is gravitation, only one chapter. Unit 7, this is the biggest unit, properties of bulk matter. We have 3 chapters in this. Unit 8 is thermodynamics. Unit 9 is regarding the gases and kinetic theory of gases. And unit 10 is oscillation and waves. So total 10 units you have, and these 10 units have near about 15 chapters we have, and total maximum marks is of 70. So we are going to discuss one by one all these things in our the coming videos. Physical world and measurement, then kinematics, laws of motion, work energy power, and then motion of system, particle of rigid body, gravitation, properties of bulk matter, thermodynamics, behavior of perfect. And we will start with the physical world and measurement. So in next video we are going to talk about mainly units and measurement. Physical world is the complete story of physics. It is related with the society, how it is related with the technology, what was the history and how the things were calculated, how different theories were given. So all this is a complete story of the physics. But we are going to start with units and measurement. So thank you, and go through the syllabus. And in next video we are going to discuss units and measurement. So continue watching my videos.